on the average, people continue to spend money on entertainment despite having to tighten the belt. Have you had to tighten the budget as far as touring and production goes for you guys?
A little bit, you know. I mean, we've never been the kind of band that likes to go extravagant, even though it doesn't really show. But we've always been really smart, you know. I mean, when we build something, it's ours. You know, we don't have a company build it and then they rent it to us. We have something built and we pay for it in full, and then it's ours. So it's ours forever. And so we've been able to kind of use all these different things that we've collected over the years to our advantage, and then we rent the little things that aren't really all that expensive. I mean, for us, it's more about getting on the stage and sharing the show with the audience than worrying about whether or not our set cost $1 million, you know. We're not frugal, but we're definitely not, you know, overcompensating. You know, we still are able to do our show and are still able to kind of keep the, you know, the ticket prices very low.
How much work do you do at home before meeting to record an album, before you head to the studio?
There's quite a bit of pre-pro that happens, quite a bit of pre-production that happens. The songs don't write themselves, you know, so you have to, you know, you get together, you throw a bunch of ideas at the wall, you see what sticks, you rehearse it a little bit, but our philosophy has always been, don't over-rehearse it. You know, you want to keep the vibe of it, you know, you want to leave room for those little accidents to happen. So on this album, you know, we only did a couple weeks of pre-production, then we went right to the studio and just started laying stuff down. You know, we had the meat of what we were going to do, and then we just kind of built the sandwich around it, basically. And for me, that was the funnest part because it kept that vibe, and you can really hear it on the album.
All Hope Was Gone was released just after the floods across Iowa and the Midwest.
Yeah.
What's it like playing in one of the hardest hit cities in Iowa? And does being here now sit in the back of your mind, performing in front of these people that many of them probably still don't have a home yet?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, I mean, obviously, I mean, it hit Des Moines as well. You know, I had to drive a lot of people out. I took a lot of people into my house who, you know, their houses had been destroyed by the flood down there. So they're still living with me. You know, I've got like flood refugees in my house, like taking care of stuff. So I think about it, but I don't dwell on it, just for the fact that they're not here to talk about that. They're here to celebrate. You know, for them, for a lot of these people, you know, this was the only thing that they wanted to save their money for, you know. And if I don't go out there and just at least try to make it the best show of their lives, then I'm worrying too much about what they're not paying attention to in this moment, you know. If we hook up later and we're hanging out and we talk about it, then that's when it comes up. But for the most part, this is entertainment, and I'm here to entertain those people, and I just don't want to let them down.